panels are how did this whole exhibit come about?
Well, it started last year. We had the Northern Forest Book Discussion Series and Discussion Series. And I just, on a whim, we also had the Ways of the Woods exhibit here from the Northern Forest Center. And so on a whim, I called down to Plymouth, and Catherine Amadon, the director of the Museum of the White Mountains at Plymouth, was like, oh, sure, we'd be happy to send you some of the Beyond Brown Paper photographs. And they were phenomenal, and the response was astonishing. So I was really sad to take them back, but I did last, I guess, June. And I was talking to her assistant, Lindsay Burke, and said, if there's anything else we could do, and collaborate with. And so Catherine was like, oh, well, we have this new exhibit, the Industrial Explorers, that looks at the research and development at Brown Paper. Well, it was astonishing because the Browns really, really felt strongly about the importance of research. And they put an astonishing amount of time and money and effort into their research and development program, and they invented a slew of things. I mean, people think Crisco, but it wasn't. There was some patent problem with that. But even the paper that Eastman Kodak used was developed here. And I guess a whole bunch of people after World War I, scientists in Washington, came up here to work for Brown. And like I say, they're literally, I think they had 500 patents. So, I mean, we think of the Nibrock towels, the paper towels, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. They did shoe products. They made, like, the liners of shoes. They really love it. And it's amazing because, everybody knows somebody who worked in the research development. Or, everybody that comes through is like, oh, my father worked in R&D, or, my grandfather. And so there's a very strong connection to the people in the whole area, and so yeah, it's neat. It's a great exhibit. Catherine Amadon came, and Linda Upham-Bornstein, who curated the exhibit. And Linda lived here in Berlin for I think it's 27 years, and really been involved with learning about the history, and actually did her PhD on the labor movement in Berlin in the 30s. Really?